Hey guys, thank you for joining me and welcome back. So today in this video I'm going to share with you another DIY room decor, room decorating idea video. And what I have for you are two vases that I created using cardstock today and a die cutter. So I want to share that with you because it came out absolutely beautiful. If this is your first time watching, guys, please subscribe and don't forget to click that notification bell. That way you'll know every time I upload a new video. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much, guys. I do appreciate you watching. So right now I'm just going to go into showing you how I created these two gorgeous vases. So what I'm going to be using today is some silver cardstock, and this is what it looks like, guys, under normal light. It's really glittery, but it's smooth. It doesn't have a lot of texture to it, and it's called holographic card, but it's really cardstock. Now right here in my hand I am holding my diamond flower edge punch die cutter, and I picked that up from Amazon a couple of years ago. And that's the pattern that I'm going to be creating today for you on the cardstock. And I'm going to have my other tools that I'm going to use. But right now I'm going to show you how I use the die cutter. And so what I'm pointing to is the starting point there. There's a little line where you're supposed to start at. And so all you have to do is put any paper of your choice or cardstock of your choice inside, just slide it inside and then press and release. Now mine is a little difficult to press because I don't use it that often. It's a little stiff, but it works really well, as you could tell. It's so simple to use, guys. It's very quick and easy. You can create a beautiful edge on your paper if you wanted to create a card or maybe a poster for someone special. And guys, please forgive me today. I have a little bit of a sinus problem and I think I'm catching a cold. But anyway, look how quick and easy it is to create this edge that I'm going to use today in this DIY. So all I'm doing here is making sure that my pattern that I'm creating is matching up to the pattern that's on the die cutter, on the outer perimeter, on the outer edges. That's what it's there for, and I'm just making sure that what I've already punched is now lining up or matching up with it. And then I'm going to go in, I'm going to punch one more time. It's so quick and easy to use, guys. I love using this. I don't use it that often, but I love using it. And that's how I created the pattern that you're going to see me use today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip over that paper. And I'm using my ruler just to line it up and make sure I get a straight line because I'm going to cut out that strip of the holographic card. I'm going to go through, I'm going to cut that, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to be using that because that's the amount of cardstock that I want to use. So once that's cut, guys, I'm going to slide that into my die cutter, and again making sure that I insert the paper right up against the back of the die cutter. I'm going to press and release. I'm going to line up what I've already cut out. I'm going to line it up with the pattern that's on the outside of the die cutter. This will make sure that I get a nice equal smooth cut every time and that the pattern doesn't look irregular. And again, my die cutter is a little stiff, so I am pressing a couple of times just to ensure that I'm getting a nice cut. Right there on the end, I have a little bit of a edge there. I'm just going to cut that away. And that's what I'm going to be using for this project, guys. I've already made about 4 of them already. And so I'm going to show you how I'm going to use that in this project. So starting with this square vase that I picked up from my discount store, I'm going to use this diamond wrap as well. I'm going to use some tacky glue, my sponge, and a little card. I'm going to put the glue on that, and I will also be using some painter's tape later on, but I'm going to get right to it and show you how I created this beautiful vase. So right here, I'm just putting the parts that I've already cut out. I'm just kind of scoring it a little bit onto the vase so that I can get the corners in the right place once I adhere it. So now I'm just going to apply a little bit of tacky glue all over the scalloped edges that I created, and I'm going to use some hot glue at the bottom of the border, and I'm going to adhere it to the vase. Once that first part is done, guys, I'm going to use some painter's tape. Just tape it down into place while it dries. The painter's tape is going to ensure that the tacky glue adheres itself to the glass while it dries. So now that this part is done, guys, I'm just using that painter's tape again just to ensure that the tacky glue adheres itself to the glass. I'm going to set that to the side and allow it to dry for 2 hours. So now I'm going to use this cylinder vase that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to use a 2-row strip of diamond wrap, and I'm just going to adhere it to the top edge of the vase and the bottom of the vase. Okay guys, so the rest is self-explanatory. I'm just going to do the same thing that I did with the first square vase. I'm just going to use that same cardstock, the tacky glue and the hot glue, and I'm just going to adhere it to the vase. What I did to the bottom of this vase, I'm going to do to the top. Now that the square vase is dry, I'm going to apply the smaller diamond wrap in the center just to cover the edge. I'm going to hot glue that into place. It's going to look so pretty, guys. That's the 2-row smaller diamond wrap. Now guys, I'm working on the cylinder vase now that it's nice and dry. Now I'm going to use that same smaller flower diamond wrap, and I'm just going to adhere that to the bottom. What I do to the bottom, I'm going to do to the top. And here it is, guys. This came out absolutely beautiful. I know this was a detailed video, a lot to do, but this is worth it. It came out really, really lovely. I love the way it looks. Guys, you let me know what you think in the comment section below. I want to thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. I want you to stay blessed, and I'll see you at the next video. Bye-bye.